I don't want to say we're drowning because that's not a good thing to say on a boat, but I feel like we're drowning. Last night,
Is it raining or is it a nice day?
No, it's a gorgeous day. We're just in so much stuff. Last night, I fell into bed. I was so tired, and we had air-blown clean sheets, and it felt so good to get in that bed. I have not slept that well in a month.
We are world-towning. Jessica, Will, Avalon, and Largo. Our family has been traveling the world since 2014 until COVID hit. Rather than return to the US, we decided to buy a boat and learn to sail in France.
Hit the subscribe button and join us every Friday
when we share our stories as a Liveaboard family while experiencing cultures from around the world. How many times in life have you lived through a moment and thought, I know that this is supposed to be a great day, but my goodness, how on earth will I survive it? But then you look back, forget about all the pain, and raise a glass to what you have accomplished. For us, that happens a lot, and if it wasn't for the fact that we record our insane adventures, it would be hard for us to appreciate how far we've come. Moving days for us are the epitome of unlocking Pandora's box of emotions. You're in a pile of clutter, and it's almost impossible to see the forest through the trees of stuff. The good thing about the moving process is that expectations are low, and all you need to do is survive. All right, Airbnb number 5633, reporting live from Agadir. Today we are moving into our new home, which happens to be a sailboat. This is something we did not expect to do until much later in our travel journey, but we are definitely up for the adventure. Join us as we go through the process of moving in, beginning the transition to a full-time Liveaboard family.
How's it going?
This is reality.
Today is a very sentimental day for us. There are very few days in our world-towning life that we actually can put an earmark to something and say this is the day that we will remember for a while. Today's the day where we leave this boat right there, our houseboat, riverboat in Rouen, which we didn't really get to record or show or anything else because we've been so busy trying to figure out what our next step's gonna be. And we're now leaving. Check this car right there. Oh my gosh, that is us. That's everything that we have in this world, with the exception of a few duffel bags, and a storage unit, and maybe some stuff in Lost Place. Anyway, we have some stuff, but not that much. But that represents the bulk of it, and we're taking off. So we are heading now down to the boat.
This car is so packed. Look at this back here with the kids. Kids, where are you? Kids!
Back here. Hello. We're hidden.
Who would have
we
thought?
adopted a fifth kid. Look, it's called luggage.
It's called luggage. Who would have thought, Will, coming from Asia with our 2 bags each, that we would acquire? I don't think we've acquired that much. I just think we haven't packed it well.
No, we're really bad.
Boy, people get back into their stationary lives and their ways of packing quite easily.
We get slack. Really slack.
We're slacking.
But we have French food, so we're okay.
And 10 hours in the car. You ready for that?
No white farts.
So for the final time, we are driving from the Normandy region of France down to the south, where we will pick up our new to us boat named SV Friendship, which we will call home. As much as our land-based travels have excited our minds and senses for the last 6 years, we know without a doubt that life on the water will be nothing like we have ever done yet. Our new home, look, and we bring our laundry detergent because we finally have a washing machine, guys. I can't believe it.
And what we're talking about right here is like trip number 1. Look at this. I got 2 hats on. We're trying to minimize the impact of trying to make so many trips. So yeah, I'm double hatting it. Bonjour. Bonjour. Gotta get friendly with the neighbors.
Yeah, can you take that? What?
I'm gonna find
Okay. What we are most fortunate about is the bond we have formed with the sellers. They even had a welcome aboard gift for the kids.
So,
What is that? What's this?
it's a little bit of a present.
Ukulele?
Yeah.
Did you get these or did you just have
Yeah,
2
they're mine.
ukuleles
Yeah,
hanging
they're
around?
mine. Yeah, I brought them from England.
No
Yeah.
way. Dad!
They're not toys.
We can form a trio.
They're worth a lot of money. So, but we give
We
them
can form
away.
a trio.
Yeah.
We have one.
Have you got one?
Yes, we don't know how to
Yeah.
play it.
I do
Yeah.
know how to play
Well,
it.
these are called Lanikai, the real top of the range, these guys.
Have you played?
I had some lessons and I played it a bit, but I just lost my way with it.
Thank you so
And
much.
I didn't want to
you.
ship them back because they survived getting here, but I didn't want them to get broke going back.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, you two will probably have a great time with them.
After that, we were walked through a few more things, and it was time to pay for the boat.
Just like that. And now I'm out of money. Okay.
Now she's yours and not ours.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Now we're broke sailors. Officially.
It's okay.
We can live on love
We can live on love and fish.
and fish. What'd you say? Ew? With that, we bid a sad farewell to the former owner, and then Will took them to the train station as they made their way back to their new home. Bye, guys.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Happy home.
You always have a home here.
She's going to have a very happy smile on her face.
I hope so. Bye. Bye. Bye, Will. So here we are on move-in day, and I'm going to show you this before we actually get everything in here. It's going to be really nice and really neat, and then really a mess, and then back to nice and neat. So gorgeous, right? It's probably going to go from this to looking really, really awful until we get organized, because even though we say we don't have a lot of bags, we clearly have more than we thought we did because we stored some stuff at a friend's house. Okay, so not doing full on boat tour right now, but we just arrived and it looks beautiful. It's nice and clean and organized, and now we got to get unpacked and figure out exactly what we don't want to keep that we've been dragging around with us or leaving at friend's house here in France. So I think it's going to be a little stressful, but we'll get there. All right, feels like Christmas. Not all of our treasures that we have gathered are actually in France. A lot of them went back to the US to our storage, but here is one that stayed in France. It's our decorative tagine, so we won't actually be able to cook in it, but we can prepare couscous, we can serve couscous in it. Look how beautiful it is. Look at that. How are you doing, Abs? Isn't it the coolest thing that the irregular bed has irregular sheets? So cool. All right, well, harder or easier to make than RV beds?
This is harder, but this is a real bed.
Yeah.
So the other one was just like throw a mattress on top or throw a blanket on top and just like live. This one's like a proper mattress with a proper like fitted sheet.
Well, remember, we didn't buy the fitted sheet. It came with the boat.
I get
so
that, but I
we
mean,
can't take credit for that.
Listen, at this point, it's no longer like, oh, we live in an RV. It's like, this is like a real bed.
We live in, I know, I kind of feel like a grown-up. We have our own cabin now.
I'm super excited about this. You know, I mean, listen, your mother, Jessica, your mother had a theory that the first thing you do when you get into a place is that you set up the bed, because if all goes wrong and you give up,
You're
at least you have a
exhausted.
bed to go to. And that's sort of what we're doing today.
Is this the bed you're going to?
This is my bed. You're not allowed in.
So essentially what we're going through at this moment is a bit of chaos. As you can imagine, moving day, going to an apartment, to a house, going to an RV is always a bit of just not knowing where your head is and where it's gonna land. And in this case, look at this. I mean, we've got stuff all over the place. We still have like a duffel bag back there. We have more food than we know what to do with. Our plan the entire time was, well, you know, if we get stuck here with COVID, we're gonna be needing things. And when a lockdown happens, we're planning for the Bake Off 2020 COVID round 2. But yeah, look at this. We got so much stuff here. This kid's champagne. We don't drink that much.
And with just making the beds, doing a massive grocery haul, and trying to get our bearings around the marina, we called it a night and decided that tomorrow would be the day that we would actually do the unpacking.
Good morning from day 1 on
SV?
friendship. Oh my gosh. That's so weird.
Sailing vessel friendship, and there's a whole story about why we chose not to rename her, but that is going to come in a later vlog. So
Our first day.
our first night.
Our first night.
Oh my gosh, guys, this bed is the most comfortable bed I've ever slept in. Will, any aches and pains?
No aches and pains and slides. Here's one thing I've realized, sort of living in an RV and then now living in a sailboat for one night. This thing is like airtight. You can't hear a thing. In the RV, I don't know why we're still talking about the RV, but it doesn't matter. But in the RV, you heard like every single noise around you. And
Right,
here,
if the kids rolled over, you could hear everything.
right.
I
But
hear nothing here.
But today is all about unpacking day, and we have like a lot of logistics to do.
And so I'm going to start with the kids unpacking, and Will has got to return the rental car. But the problem is that there's no transportation for him to get back. So he's got to ride one of our bikes for a couple of hours. So I don't suspect he'll be back for a while. But the goal is the kids and I are going to hit this hard, and then Will gets back. We're going to hit it even harder. And we hope to have all of our stuff unpacked by the end of the day today. I think it's a realistic goal. I mean, we've moved, I don't know how many times.
We're not that good.
30 times.
We get sidetracked a lot. Listen, we're now back in the south, and we have better cheese
and bread and all these distractions and this great weather. So here we go, guys. Can we do it? Wow. It's funny. It looks like someone had an insane party in here last night. And when I went to bed last night, I remembered it not being this bad. I guess that's how it always is the morning after, right? Remember those days in your 20s, like you're still gonna mess out here. It's gonna be a long day. Largo, good morning. Can I interrupt your book for a minute? How did you sleep your first night in the boat? Good. Do you need some more sleep?
I woke up a lot.
You did?
Someone left the bathroom light on.
You did. Oh. I think since you got the room that has the bathroom, you might be responsible for that.
No.
Are you ready to start unpacking? Let's get this all done today. What do you think? All done? We can do it, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen these kids wake up so early. Avalon!
What?
I said, I don't think I've ever seen you guys wake up so early. How was your first night in the boat?
Fine.
Oh, it's like a cave in here. I bet you slept well.
I woke up a couple times like Largo.
Any good boat dreams?
Nope.
No? What's our plan for today?
Decorate.
Alan's going to decorate a room, and we're all going to get this boat completely unpacked in one day. Do you think we can do it?
No.
I think we can.
All right, so today I am doing the last, well, who knows what the last part is, but at this point I am doing the move-in final portion in terms of like transitioning from where we are up north, or where we were up north, and where we're going to, which is out on the boat. I just returned the rental car, and in terms of trying to go ahead and trying to minimize costs, the free bikes, well, I guess the purchase bikes that we got with the car, we are now, well, I am now sort of taking back for what seems to be about a 2-hour bike ride back to the marina. And the French love to bike ride. They don't like bike lanes. This is gonna be a bit of a challenge.
The progress going in here. Oh, What part of unpacking is that, Largo?
It's called organization of Legos.
Oh, is that how you move into a boat?
Yeah.
What do you think this will take? All day?
I think pretty much mostly done.
Mostly done? I think if I spent all day filming the kids, I'm procrastinating. I don't want to get anything done. Oh, wow, Avalon. You've made some progress.
Mm-hmm.
You've got that up. You've got some art over there. What's next?
I think I'm done.
Oh, good, because I need help with that bathroom. It stinks.
No.
And just so you have it, and before I knew it, and before I expected it, we're at the land of outrigger. Sailboat catamaran makers like there's no tomorrow. The home of many famous boats that are sailed by many famous people. And this is, look at this. You can just ride your bike here. Wow, that's cool. Hold on, here's someone's boat. I have no idea whose boat that is, but today is like the 26th of August. So if you have an Outrima boat that's due for delivery, I don't know, kind of soon, and you see this vlog and you say, that's my boat that's being made, let me know. And then let me on board, because it's a nice boat. At least it looks nice. So if you're ever wondering where Outrima was made, as maybe I was, not really, but now that I know where it is, I'm kind of glad I know where it is. This is really cool. Look at this. The stuff you find riding a bike. That's, get outside. It'll blow your mind.
We've got the art supplies all organized, which is awesome. And now Avalon is working on the games, and they left us some games. What'd they leave us?
They left.
Oh, darts!
I think that's just like one pair of darts, but they also left us this game that Dad's been wanting to play.
And every proper move-inner
Oh my gosh.
has to take a food break. Hey!
Hey.
Hey! Will went to the spa, and now he's finally coming to help us.
There's so much to see between here and the
How long did
airport.
it take you?
Like 2 hours of change.
You're not even sweaty.
Well, I wasn't going at Olympic speeds, but it can't go that fast.
We haven't made
Promise.
much progress. We've just been spending a lot of time eating.
That's okay. This
We have. And now we're up for lunch.
Avalon. You feel like you're just like at home at this point.
No, I think that everything's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. And just like that, your new neighbors are coming by. Hello.
That's a nice dinghy. It's a sit-down dinghy with like a person a wheel.
Oh wow, that is.
And a wheel.
All right, so we're in the deep crevices of storage here. Look, a whole human being could hide in here. So what we're realizing is we don't have that much stuff except for the couple bags we had at a friend's house, but we have actually more than we thought we did. And we're running into the issue right now. We're like, okay, where should things be? And where should things be that we can access them? Because this is a complicated spot to access. It's all the way in the settee, and it's in the back, and you have to move everything, and it's real pain. And these are cream, so anytime you move them, you risk them getting dirty or ninged or dinged or stuck on something. So we're thinking we're going to put something back here like the luggage that we hardly ever use, and then maybe pots and pans that are just kind of specialty things that we'd use once in a while, like the raclette or the crock pot, that kind of stuff. I guess, I don't know. I think this is going to be an ongoing process where we're going to be living in it for a couple weeks, and we're say, oh, this doesn't work here, let's move it over there. We are welcome to take any boat storage suggestions you guys want to leave in the comments, because as you know, we're complete novices with this. So we will take any advice you have. Just don't call us stupid, because we're learning. We're learning.
All right, so we're essentially putting bags within bags within bags.
You know what's so interesting? When we bought all these duffels, we bought them, remember at L.O. Bean? Guys, look, this is not so funny. It says C. Adams on it. Okay, we're not C. Adams, but the deal is you can get these at L.O. Bean after the season for a fraction of the price
All
of
the
people
returns.
return them with their initials on them.
So we got like $100 bags for like 40.
But we had no idea when we bought these we were going to be boat people. And these are, I think, like boat bags. We had insight, Will.
They are,
We
they
knew.
fill a lot of stuff bags, that's for sure. We've got so much crammed in here.
That's
This
a bag with bags. Oh my gosh.
Look at this, my
You're gonna
rocket
need
jacket.
that.
I'm
You
gonna
thought
need
you'd
that
never be wearing that again because we were going to be in Asia.
here. I
Now
thought
look.
Southeast Asia, ooh, this is moist. It's
Is
gotta
it
be-
moist?
Yeah, it's gotta be
no.
washed.
Okay.
Yeah, ugh.
It
yeah.
smells?
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely
okay.
needs to be washed. Isn't this kitchen's coming together finally?
It is, Will, it is. Okay, so I'm totally down with my mom's thing of make the bed. I think the next best thing is the kitchen. Because you just feel, I don't know, I mean, maybe it's just me, but it feels, the kitchen has a lot of gear and stuff that goes into it. And I feel like if our family can eat, we're gonna all be in a better place. And the only way to do that is with an organized kitchen. Because I think normally when we move in, we like order pizza or something, but we have no idea where to do that here because it's a totally new place for us.
It looks super organized, look at that.
Okay,
My goodness.
I need
I
help.
have no
again.
words for this.
I have a bit of an addiction to spices. So There's gotta be someone watching this vlog who is a veteran sailor and has a suggestion. I'm thinking like reusable containers up here, but I have too many spices. I don't want to put them in a cupboard someplace because then I will completely forget they're there. So I welcome suggestions. Like honestly, this sounds crazy, but I want to like install a spice rack like right over here on the wall, but Will's not having any of that.
I'm not putting any holes in that teak. It's too beautiful.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Help me out, guys, help me. There's something really interesting and unique about buying a boat that someone owned that's no longer sailing and they leave everything. And so we found some really cute things and some great touches, and Katie and Lester took such good care of this boat. But this book here, now every boat has this, the log book if you're a good captain. I guess that's what you're supposed to do. This is really cute reading through this. It's like nice motor sail, downwind, 6 knots, excellent experience at a restaurant, lovely meal with Neil and Dee on the 22nd. I think this is going to be really, really fun to put the notes in here. I think might be, well, you're going to put something really nice, like Jessica did a great job sailing today. Largo, do you want to be in charge of the logbook?
I'll just record what I say, like a voice memo.
A voice? Oh, maybe there's an electronic version of this, right?
Yeah.
That could be. And with enough being enough, it was time to call it a day and get to making dinner. One of the things that we're going to enjoy most about living aboard is the opportunity to have family dinners with spectacular views.
And the first fillets are going on.
There was salmon. Salmon goodness. This is all we ate when we were in Japan, but now we're getting a little fancy with it.
A big happy thank you to Katie and Lester for selling us this amazing boat. Tonight is going to be our first evening, our first dinner, and we're going to celebrate by way of Prosecco that they gifted us. Woo! Are you gonna drink it, Largo? It's customary to have a little sip.
Ew.
How is it?
Ew. Alcohol.
Yum.
No, thank you.
Will?
And to a life in a marina. For now, at least.
One day we'll be out of the marina.
One day we'll be out of here. We got lessons coming up eventually.
I just want to say something for the record. This is a dream. I'm not going to cry. Well, when did we have this? When did we first have this dream?
The day we left Costa Rica.
Was it 6, 7 years ago?
Kind of.
7 years ago.
We always knew that eventually we'd want to be on a boat.
But I mean, sometimes when you make these dreams, you don't know if they're going to come true. You want to work hard towards them, but life happens, and sometimes life really sucks, and you can't go through with it. And we sacrificed a lot to get here and to do this, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy we took this risk and this plunge. It doesn't mean I'm not scared to death. I'm so scared, especially in COVID times. But here goes. You got a pickle? Cheers. Cheers. What are you cheersing with? Cheese? Cheers, guys. We did it. We did it.
Salute.
Now to learn to sail. What do you think? You're on vacation in the Med? There's unpacking to be done. How dare you enjoy yourself?
There's a lot to be done.
Look at this.
And
this is just the beginning. It's going to get so much better than this.
But we didn't get everything done today. We didn't finish unpacking. So I think that as much as I think we wanted to get everything done, it didn't really didn't get all done.
It's okay.
I'm okay with that. I'm seriously okay with that.
So, day 1 on our sailboat, unpacking, not terribly exciting. In the books, guys, we did it. Oh, I'm a little distracted by the music. Did you hear that? All right, thank you for joining us. More to come. We're gonna learn to sail. We're gonna have all these crazy experiences, and we're gonna take you guys along for the ride. Thank you. Bye.
Listen, of all the years that we've been together and all the moves that we've done since we started World Towning, this is the first time we have a grill.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Well, so you're right, because we haven't had a grill since we
In like
started traveling.
6 years, we haven't had a grill of our own, like a proper grill. We've grilled when we go back to the United States and hang out with your parents, but this,
Or if someone else is grilling and we're a guest at their house.
I guess, but this is monumental at this point.